Hello everyone, Misfit here from the cOOp guys with another episode of Feed the Beast. Reaper still not got his computer sorted out yet, so we're still got this short viewing distance going, which is a bit of a shame still, but I can live with it. But yeah, where were we last time? Alright, so this is the day after I recorded the previous episode, where we set up our generator. Or where we're building up our new generator, and it had about 100,000 lava in it last night. I've made some changes here, but when I logged on today, I was leaving this thing running last night. Well, actually, look at the changes here. Oof. Zirconium bricks, and I installed a chunk error as well. There we go. I'm liking the look of this. The red's pretty good for. I like the red, just to make it feel like a more danger lava feel to it. Glass is a bit annoying. I thought it'd be kind of cool to look down through a clear floor, but the glass is kind of. I don't know. I might change that with something else later. I don't know what though. But anyway, so I was on last night. Had a couple 100,000 lava in the tank, and I figured it would stop because this would be in an unloaded chunk, so stuff would stop. So the other act would stop pouring through. I was wrong, because when I logged on earlier this afternoon, this thing was completely filled up. I was like, whoa, okay, fair enough. So we've got a full tank of lava already going, and this thing filled up with netherrack as well. So when as soon as I came up, I shut it off, and also went to check out the nether quarry as well. That's nearly done. Did run into some lava though, so I had to go and manually pour oil all over it, but not a major deal. And I think TMH has been experimenting with upgrading some electrical engines, but considering that the boards are in here, I don't think he's got them to work just yet. I think he's still teething with his second quarry. But so this thing is filled with lava, and as such, all the engines have shut off like I thought they would. So yeah, this thing is working pretty well. And I was also doing some math, because that thing holds what? Let's have a look. 6.2 million lava, which works out as 6,700 buckets of lava. Pardon me. Not only that, but the magma crucibles hold 10,000 each, so that's another 10 buckets. So and we've got 56 of them on here, so that's another what, 560 buckets. So that's over 7,000 buckets. And I was working out the math at. Now, one bucket of lava produces 5,000 EU, so this whole setup stores about 36 million EU. So that's 36 MFSUs are sitting in that tank. And I was worried when this thing filled up, and it's like, oh man, am I going to have to restart the engines constantly like we did with this? Nope, this thing can run for ages. Could probably go for a good few days, maybe even a week, without having to come down and restart the engines. And even if you restart the engines, it should produce more enough lava than what we're going to be generating. So we're hopefully going to install the generators today, right down at the bottom. But before we do that, we're going to put in our larger step-down circuit. And it's a bit unfortunate, because I wanted to try and get the whole thing set up so that this could still keep powering the machines in case one of the other guys comes on and needs to use the machines. They can still do so, but it's going to be in the way. I don't know exactly where the step down circuit's going to be, but I'm going to guess it'll be right here, and it'll fan out about 4 blocks in each direction. But the room will probably take up about 6 or 7, so I'll try and keep them in as long as I can, but it's going to have to go. In fact, this is the first thing to go, so the machines are going to be off. So yeah, I'm going to rip this stuff out, and then we will get started on making our step down circuit. Yeah, well, I ripped all this out, and I figured since this isn't serving much of a purpose anymore, gonna rip this out all too. So say goodbye to it. Yeah, this place is becoming a right mess now. I've ripped this all out, and there's holes everywhere, and big massive holes here, and machines that aren't hooked up to anything, and wires all over the place. I'm actually thinking a few things. Well, first of all, I'm thinking about where to put this step down thing. I want it to be in line with this, so the center of it will be along this line, but I'm just wondering where. I was thinking of expanding this basement out a bit further that way, because that's the edge of the top floor of the building. Expanding it out that way, but then we'd have a dirt thing unless I did something to the floor outside, but then that would be kind of obvious. So I was thinking maybe I should lower the floor of this place, and there's a couple of reasons why I want to do that. Firstly, is like one of these machines here. It's the height is a bit imposing on these pipes. And I don't quite like these lava pipes. I want to change them to redstone conduits at some point, not just now. But where I want to have this, right? I'll go from the, I'll tell you what I've been thinking. Right, our step down circuit. I want it to be, I guess, around about here. And the thing is 7 blocks across, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the edge of the step down circuit. One block gap, then the wall, and then we'd have around the step down circuit all the high-end machines. So our industrial blast furnace, our industrial electrolyzer, and at some point I want to make an industrial grinder and an implosion compressor. Both of them I want them to go here. I guess I could move this to the middle here, but it would restrict wiring for anything I want to do up there if I wanted to do it. But that's another reason why I want to move the floor down, because right now you can see the wires and everything in the ceiling. I don't like that, and I want to try and hide it. So if I can move the floor down, I could create a second ceiling out of these covers, and keep anything, all these wires and pipes and things like that, all hidden away. But one of the main obstacles for moving the floor down is this thing here, because I wanted the barrels to be in the floor and be able to look down on this. What I could actually do though is I was thinking about moving this fuel back. If I did that and just have it connected off of, say, that pneumatic tube there, with an interdimensional storage barrel, a big barrel anyway, and a filter, I could get away with that, move the floor down a couple of blocks, and let's see, how much space have I got my jetpack on it? No, I don't. Good thing I've got my boots on though. How much space does that give us? So move the floor down 1, 2, be right on top of these tubes. But that's not a bad place to be. Not bad at all. I've had a number of ideas concerning this thing here. For instance, if the tank was full, I want to see if I can put a valve at the top there to take lava out, because I want to get this thing working. Even though tin is not too much of a problem anymore, and we definitely have a lot of copper, I do want to still be able to make electrum and tungsten. Tungsten we don't have a use of yet, but electrum is pretty useful, and it's just a bit annoying having to pulverize up gold and silver and furnace them and stuff. So if I could just have a steady supply of it, that'd be great. But I would like it that these centrifuges would only take lava if this thing was full. So only when this thing is full and we've got no power needed, that's when these things start ticking over. So that'd be kind of cool. I might work on that another day. I will work on that another day. But yeah, I think I might move this floor down. But for today, I'll leave the floor as it is. But okay, 2 blocks down. I've made a decision now. 2 blocks down, that will become So wherever this step down thing is going to be, it will be 2 blocks down as well as where the floor is going to be. So yeah, I've got a lot of carving out to do, where to place this thing. So I will be back once I've made a little bit of progress on that. Alright, so this is what I've done so far. For most of this place I've brought the floor down 2 blocks, and I've dug out a pit for our step down transformer MFSU thingamajiggy. Also wondering about the colour of these bricks. I was wanting to kind of transition, but I honestly think it's taking up too much of the floor, so I might swap out the top layer of these pits with either marble or maybe white, the white version of this cycordite, and keep the colour on the inside, because it's a bit imposing, I think. But well, I'll see how it goes. It's also really dark in these pits. I haven't got them lit up. When these magma crucibles are on, though, they actually do emit light, and I'm not sure if... I think these tubes of lava actually emit light, but I wouldn't be able to tell because I'm right next to these things. But it's pitch black in here, and I ran out of the black stuff, and I can't cook off anymore because there's no power at the moment. So yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this. Now, can I land on my cobble thing? I can indeed. This is a little marker. I also dug a little trench, which leads to the generators over there. So we're going to make our step down circuit. So we're going to have our hang on, before I do anything, yep, make sure that's on and that's powered. Okay, so it can work pretty well. And I think I'm just going to block that hole off for now. Can I reach it? Yeah, just in case anything falls down. So the glass fibre cable that I'm going to install will be coming up there, and we'll go into our MFSU here, and then we're going to have, it's going to go straight into our MV transformer, which is pointing the wrong way, but that's fine. Shift, right click, and now it's pointing into it. That's grand. Okay, now what? 4 glass fibre cables, and they're going to feed into our MFEs. Do I have any regular blocks? I'll use marble. Marble. Marble, marble. MFEs. How to place these easily, because I can't do it like that. Yeah, this will do, I guess. MFE. Let's go down and make a platform, actually. Excuse me. I need to wake it back up. So, something to talk about while I'm doing this. Oh, Reaper showed me, have I done that right? Yeah, I've done it right. Reaper showed me something interesting. I'd never seen it before. It was a tree out in the open. It's one of these special trees, like the big greatwood tree we got out there, where I don't think the logs can actually be made down to planks. So, yeah. Let me see. Transformer there, and then bat boxes. Where are the bat boxes gonna go? Lost in thought again. So hang on. Just practice with marble. Marble there. That'll be our transformer. If we put the bat box there, that could be bad. So I need to put the transformer up one. Then I can put the bat boxes. So wait, the bat box. Where's the bat box gonna go? Bat box will be there. Cable's there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that that hurt. My pride more than anything else. Yeah. So Reaper found this tree, and out in the middle of the open, and it had cobwebs on it. And I was like, what's that all about? Turns out at the bottom of that is a cave spider spawner, which took us completely by surprise. I'll place it. Ugh. There. Will you place now? Please. Thank you. So yeah, cave spider spawner, and it was sitting directly on top of a chest. So I thought that was really cool, because you only ever see those things in abandoned mine shafts, and now they're on the surface in really bizarre places. So under a tree, who'd have thought? But yeah, he got his he got his the loot inside the chest. Turns out to be a lime tree sapling. I don't know what it's for, except I guess I haven't looked into it. I think it might have something to do with beekeeping. So I could see a potential trade forming between Reaper and TMH. Is that what I want to do? Oh, I might have to put this down another floor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this down one more floor. One sec. Alright, turns out I made a mistake earlier. I thought these things held 1 million, they actually hold 10 million. So, the lava tank can hold 3.5 MFSUs. Oh, that lightning is loud. Still, four MFSUs worth of storage. Cannot argue with that. Now, how did I have this again? I needed glass fiber cable. Take them. Let's go up a bit. Feed 2. A minute. Don't need that there. Why did I even put them there? Do that. I did need that there. I'm not thinking today. I really should be though, considering this is a lot of expensive equipment. Well, stuff at the bottom is anyway. So I want glass fibers there. Then we put our bat boxes on. Like that. And then we'll have the glass fibers there. Yeah, that works out well. What I wanted is for the glass fibers to be at this height, so that they'll go through that block there. You'd have a cable going through that block there, and that would head to, say, an industrial electrolyzer, which will be over there. Same thing on that side to head over to the blast furnace, the industrial blast furnace I mean. And another cable here which will head off to 2 devices once I build them, because I haven't made them yet. One of them will be the industrial grinder and the other one will be the implosion compressor. I'm actually thinking now that for all these devices that should actually have a dedicated MFE, except for the implosion compressor, should have a dedicated MFE for them, even though they're not needed. Whoa, that was close. Even though they're not needed, just to make sure that they've got enough power and it doesn't draw everything completely away from the system. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna carry on building this and I'll get back to you. Well, I keep on saying get back to you. I'll join you again once this thing is ready for to be fired up, I guess. There we go. Our lovely little step down circuit's done. It's like a big tree of power or something, I don't know. Yeah. So I said I was going to fire it up, but I've got nothing to fire it up with yet. The generators still aren't hooked up, so I'll lay some cable from here to there. I'll seal this up with glass, and then we'll see about getting the generators hooked in and this thing charging up, and I just hope to God nothing blows up. Alright, we got our cable laid out here, ready to be hooked up to the generators. Of course, there are no generators. I did have to make a bit more of this cable though. But yeah, let's just get this on. Let's get this done. So let's see. Put our wooden waterproof pipes on these 4 valves. I hope these 4 are enough to keep up with the generators when this thing is fully running. If not, I'll maybe put a 5th one in there. Yeah, let's just connect all these up with some golden waterproof pipes, not transport pipes. That would be silly. Oh, just checking the tank by accident, but still checking. It's still there, still exists, which is a good thing. And then, actually, have I worked this out right? How deep is that? Oh, I've actually got a block to play with. That's good. Oh, there you are. Let's put that there. And put our lever here. Just to keep it separate. Same for you. Nope. I don't know what it is about levers. They never go on the way you want them to. No. One last try, and then I'll just ignore it. Nope, checking the tank again. Oh, you were right for a second. Stay there. Yeah, let's just switch these on. And put these on as well. Well, why did you do that? Oh, because I put you in the wrong place. Sorry. And last one. There. Okay. Now, I could just slap all the generators on, but I would like it to look at least a bit half decent. So how about a 9 in the middle, one there, one there, one there, one there. I'm not using all these generators, by the way. I'm only going to use 25. The rest are actually just the ones I ripped out from before. Decisions. Let's just put them on. See what happens. See, we're going to end up with this, no matter what we do, because we've got some in the corners. Unless I leave them off the corners. Well, let's just sneak another one up there. No one's going to notice it. Actually, I'll break this until I've got the generators hooked up. Put that there. You'll get the power from these guys in the middle. No, I don't want to check the generator exists. Thank you very much. Okay, it's looking alright. So how many is that now? 9. did not double click that, I don't know what's going on. So 9, 18, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21. So we've got room for another 4. Then let's do this, 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 and this. Alright, it's not exactly perfect, but what the hey. Nobody's really going to be down here much, if at all. I need to give a bit more space down here. And nothing's going to be spawning in there, so that's okay. Hooking it up. Oh, please don't let me run out of cable. 4 pieces. What are you connecting to? Here's a question, do we need all of them? No. But this drill is too powerful. Do we need all of this? No. Get in here to think. We need that one there. All these can go straight into that. So this, oh, I need one there. This can come out, this can come out, this can come out. Except they're now not connected. Let's get some of these blocks back. Fill in as we go. Okay, how about this? How about this? There. Okay, now they're all connected to the same wire. Saved a little bit of cable, except that isn't wired up, is it? One last check, make sure they're all hooked up. Yep, they're fine. Okay. Redstone engines are on. Except some of them aren't actually filling up with lava because they're not connected yet. So I'll just do this. Which will block off all the generators we just placed, which is a shame. But, what the hey. And one more for these. Yeah, what I could have done is just had 25 by 25. I may actually go back to that, I don't know. A couple extra bits of cable and a lot of pipe. It's resulted in this, and I'm not even liking it that much. They are taking forever. Are they even filling stuff up? Can I select that generator? No, I can't. Oh yeah, they're definitely filling up now. Good. Alright, well I'm going to give these a while to fill up. And then once the generators are full, I will make the connection and see if this will survive. Oh yeah, marble definitely makes it much less imposing. So I think I'm going to keep it like that and glass it over. Still might try the white cordite and see if that has any changes. If it makes much of a difference as opposed to using the marble. But yeah, these geothermal generators are now filled up and I moved them up. I didn't like them down there, so I moved them up to this pattern, which is okay, I guess. Somehow in moving them I lost 3 generators. I don't know how that happened. Luckily I had a few spare, so not too much harm done. But anyway, I think we're about ready to hook this up. So, one more. Keep an ear out for explosions. Nothing, and the generators are on. Let's go check and see how our stuff is doing. So, alright, our bat boxes are charging up. MFEs shouldn't be charging up. Nope. MFSU is charging up, but it's pretty much outputting as much as it's gaining. Alright, that looks stable. The main test though. Let's go get us a furnace. Remember, the whole point of this, not a generator, furnace. And we need something to cook. Let's just cook some cobble. The whole point of this weird setup that we got over there is so that we can plug in stuff without transformer upgrades, so we don't have to worry about stepping down power or anything like that. So let's just shove it there and just land on top. So if it explodes, it'll take us with it. Okay, here we go. And it's running. Whew. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got this, which generates. We've got 25 geothermal generators down there. So that lost control of the mouse for a minute. So 25 geothermal generators in total. That generates 500 EU a tick, feeding into this, and that MFSU will output 512, leading to these bat boxes, which combined into this cable should be 512. And it doesn't blow up this furnace. Brilliant! And I've just placed another. Well done. Alright. Okay, so I think we've got this done. I think we'll probably call it a day as well. So I'm going to tidy things up. I'm going to some of these engines stalled again after I restarted them, so I'm going to hook them up again. So I'm just going to tidy up a little bit down here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with Feed the Beast. Bye now.